Hey everyone, I'm Daniel Rivera Jr., and you're watching Rights Watch. All right, so the fight for justice in our federal labor is far from over. Once again, let's be real, no surprise here. Our collective bargaining rights are under attack. This administration is doing everything it can to dismantle employee protections, strip away our voices, and keep workers compliant, silent, and obedient. If you speak up, if you hold any personal views that don't line up with their agenda, suddenly you are a target. It's a full-on effort to purge the federal workforce of diversity, dissent, and independent thought and replace it with a pool of yes men whose idea of diversity is limited to their love for the color orange. All right, so let's talk about what just happened in the court and why it matters to every single federal employee watching right now. Federal Judge James Donato out of San Francisco just hit the brakes on Trump's outrageous agenda. This executive order was designed to terminate union rights for over 1 million federal workers. And Judge Donato basically said, yeah, absolutely not. He granted a preliminary injunction, which means he's pausing the entire order while the courts dig deeper because he saw what we all saw. Retaliation, a First Amendment violation, and a whole lot of political games wrapped up in a fake national security bow. And let's not gloss over this. The White House's own fact sheet was brought in as evidence. You know, the one that openly said federal unions were declaring war on Trump's agenda? Yeah, that one. Judge Donato called that solid evidence that Trump was pushing unions for speaking out. Translation: this was not about national security, it was about silencing dissent. And what do you do when people won't fall in line? You cancel their contracts. You strip their unions. You try to break their rights. Accessing legal representation shouldn't be hard, and neither should be accessing your own businesses, your platform, your voice. That is why I created Riversites, a powerful website creation and design service built for big and small businesses alike. Whether you're a union, a nonprofit, or a small business owner, we've got the tools to bring your mission online beautifully and affordably. Right now, we are offering 10% off for unions and legal services when you sign up for a multi-year plan. Just head over to riversitehub.com/fight-for-rights to schedule your free consultation today. That's again, riversitehub.com/fight-for-rights. Let's build something powerful together. But news like this gives me hope because apparently there are still men and women out there who care about the Constitution and who are willing to uphold the rule of law no matter the consequences that they may face. Now, before we start celebrating, we've got to look at the other side of the coin, because while Judge Donato saw this for what it is, not every court is playing ball. Just last month, the DC Circuit Court of Appeals went in a completely different direction. The case, it was brought by the National Treasury Employees Union, trying to block the exact same executive order. But the panel, made up of a George H.W. Bush appointee and a Trump appointee, said, nah, we don't think the union is being harmed badly enough yet. Really? So we're just supposed to wait until the damage is done to do something about it. That kind of logic is how rights get destroyed before anyone steps in to protect them. Now here's the wrinkle. The Supreme Court recently ruled on the issue of nationwide injunctions. Now, I'm not a lawyer, but we need to ask these questions. How could that decision affect this one? Could it limit how far Judge Donato's injunction goes? And could it mean only some employees are protected? As of right now, the answer is we don't know yet. It's unclear. But what is clear is that we are going to keep fighting. Because this is deeper than one court decision. It's about preserving the rights of the people who serve this country every single day. We're not backing down. We're not going quiet. And we are not letting anyone, not this administration, not any politician, not any executive order, take away our voice without a fight. If you're a federal employee, stay informed. Talk to your union. Join the movement. And don't get discouraged. Because when we speak together, they can't silence us all. I'm Danny Rivera Jr., and you've been watching Rights Watch. If this episode fired you up, if you care about workers' rights, free speech, and holding power accountable, then do your part. Like this video, share it with your coworkers and friends, and subscribe so you don't miss a single update. Because this war is far from over, and we need all hands on deck. God bless, keep fighting, and remember, we are not giving up.